Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Turtle Cave. I'm Aaron. As always, that's me. And today we are back with another action figure review. And I'm super excited because we have something that I've never reviewed before. From a company that I've never reviewed before, I will say. HIYA or HIYA? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's HIYA. We have Rambo First Blood.
Whatever possessed God in heaven to make a man like Rambo?
God didn't make Rambo. I made him.
Yes! Rambo First Blood! 15 plus. I don't know if you guys can, you can't see that, but it does say it. See? This box is too big to fit in the frame. 15 plus. Warning! Choking hazard. Small parts not for children under 3 years. For ages 15 and up. Sorry. I don't know why I felt like talking that way. I just did. 15 and up. So we have Rambo First Blood. Now here's the package. It looks really cool. Got some blood splatters and whatnot on it. And you have some promotional stuff on the back. HIYA Toys Company Limited. China. There's the email, the product name, the SKU. There's their Twitter, their Instagram, their Facebook. Exquisite Super Series in high-end action figure collection for 1/12 scale. It is dedicated to perfecting every detail and design, ensuring an unparalleled level of quality and realism. Period. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I'm jacked.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Jacked up. I'm so jacked up, I just watched a movie. I was like, I'm going to watch the movie before I do the review. Look at this blood everywhere. The Rambo got somebody and there's blood all over my package. Ugh. Here we go. Let's crack this baby open. So that's just like a slip cover. Just want to peel that off real fast. See if we can see this together here. I know this is pretty big, but let's see. Alright, so then the box opens up like that. Comes off the top. Boom. Okay. So, we have, oh my goodness, they bagged Rambo's head! Oh my god, guys, he's suffocated in the package. Look at this. Oh no, how could they do that to John? Poor John. Oh no, and all my gun bullet parts are leaking everywhere. Oh my goodness. Rambo, John J.
Rambo. John J?
Coming at you. Here he is. Let's pull him out. Yeah, usually I pause and then open everything, but with this, let's just check it out. All right, let's see what it is. It's our first HIYA Toys. HIYA Toys? I don't know. But it looks cool, I'll tell you that. It looks like they're making some good stuff. I mean, Rambo? And then they have First Blood Part 2. They have a figure of that out. So if this is good, we'll probably have to pick that up. I can't see how that is. But this looks awesome. So it looks almost like Mezco style. Okay, so it's around the same price point as Mezco. Yep, that is soft goods. Okay. The bag on the head, I will say, is a little bit concerning. Sorry, I had to sniff it. It smells weird. It smells funny. Alright, so here is our bullets. Our bullet bandolier. So we gotta get that out. Look at that. That's a lot of bullets. Okay? Rambo, John J. Alright. I will say, I watched that movie. If you guys haven't watched that movie in a while, go back and check that out. Because, man, if you're a cop, that movie does not like cops. I'll tell you that right now. There's like few movies that make cops out to be like real D-bags, right? Put it that way. And boy, oh boy, is that one of them. That movie just... I don't even understand... If you haven't seen the movie, spoiler alert, stop listening. But I'm trying to understand, like, what was the whole point? Why did they... Like, literally, the dude shows up in a town looking for a buddy from Nam. And, again, spoiler alert, the guy's dead, right? So Rambo just keeps wandering. Okay, he's like a sad dude. All of his comrades are dead. All of his, you know, the guys, his brothers, basically. Guys he was in war with. So he's like the only guy left. He's just walking and a cop stops him. So, get in the car. We don't want you around here. I'm going to make sure you get out of here. And the cop just all over him. The dude's obviously a vet. He has his army jacket on. It's right after the Vietnam War. And he's just antagonizing him all over him. And I'm just watching this movie. I'm going like, the dude didn't even do anything wrong. Like, he was just walking. He's just walking, man. You stopped him and were like, we don't want people like you around here. You drifter, you smell like an animal. And I'm like, man, poor guy was just like walking down the street, dude. He didn't even do anything wrong. And then they wind up arresting him. And, yeah, dude has like Vietnam flashbacks because the cops are just being total, again, D-bags the whole time. They're like being really nasty to him. So he finally snaps and fights his way out of the police station. But I'm like, what was the point of all that? Why? We don't want people like you in our town. It's a nice, boring town. It's like, I was just walking, man. I was just going to leave. Now I have to kill a bunch of you for some unknown reason. So, okay. This looks like it might open. This is really nice, by the way. So, you can't see. That's like a Rambo box that we got here. Does this open? It does. It does open. Oh, look, they're doing the Mezco thing. Okay. I'm not going to complain. That's nice. You get your little baggie. You could put all your stuff in there. But what is this? What is that for? Does that go up there? Can I do that? I don't understand. I don't understand. Help me out. Maybe there's a manual here. Maybe the manual will tell me. Nope, manual doesn't tell me. Okay. Alright. So that's like a bunch of pegs. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, you could put that on there, it looks like. Yeah, that can go there. And then I guess... Let's go over it? Or no, that doesn't go over it. Sorry, I'm just playing here, guys. No, I guess you could put that on instead, so then you could play this. So there's another piece that it comes with. This doesn't come on there. This comes separate. I'm trying to understand what this is for. It looks like it fits on there. But then the lid also fits on there. So it's like, I guess you can switch this out so you have more options on where you want to have them standing, I guess. But I like, there's nothing wrong with that one. And that pegs in. Ooh, that's tough. Okay. That is in there. Alright, so there's our...
That's what she said!
stand, which is really good, actually. I mean, that's a nice flight stand. And then you got your screws, perfect, on each side. So you can screw it to tighten it up. And I will say, the Rambo head looks really good. Check that out. You got your, let's zoom in a bit here. I mean, you tell me I don't look like Sly. Come on. Nothing's over. Why are you pushing me? Sorry, General. I was just, those cops, they had to antagonize me for no reason. Here it is.
They drew first blood, not me.
Look, he's bleeding, man. Rambo didn't do that. You did that. They drew first blood. No, it ain't over till I say it's over. Alright. So there is the heads, which look really good. Really good. And then we have some really realistic looking... I mean, I don't remember anybody giving us anything that looks like this. I mean, look at these. So it's like an M16 Vietnam era, right? I would guess. I'm not an expert, but I would say that's like an M16. Really nicely done. Painted really well. Looks great. So that's nice. And then you have the hunting rifle, right? Because he gets hunted down by a bunch of cops that all live in a town, you know, like a bunch of regular town people that do a lot of hunting. And you have the M16, I think. I don't know, whatever this is, the big gun. This is the big gun. Oh, no way, guys. Oh, that's so cool. So these are hinged. See that? Floop. Floop. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, and then this. Sorry, excuse me. These can slide in here. Yep. Boom. So you can feed that in there. Boom, 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 boom. Right? It's going to go on that side, I would guess. Let's see. Well, maybe it goes in the other side? I don't know. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Let's see. Looks like it feeds in this side then. But it doesn't want to go. There it goes. Okay, so you could pull it through a little bit and have it hanging down. There it is. So it looks like he's got some bullets going through. That's really nice, man. That's actually good. I'm not big onto like, it looks so realistic, but these are really good. That's done very, very well. And then what I'm seeing here is this should come out. Yep, boom. So there you go. The little clip. Magazine, I guess you would call it, right? The magazine comes out. So let's see. The long and short machine gun belts can be inserted. Okay, cool. Cool. So if you don't want the giant one in there, just so you know, right? So if you don't want that in there, you can put this in, okay? And just have like a little one, right? Look at that. So now you have like a short little, he's only got a few rounds left. So you can either have the long belt or the little tiny one. So that's pretty neat. Okay. And then let's see, what else do we come with here? We have the stick. Okay, the stick. And then he has this, which is really cool. So let's see, how do they do this? Alright, I'm just looking at the destructions here real fast, guys. Alright, so this goes into this. Okay, see that? I don't know if that's going to focus, but yeah, there you go. Let me see. Let me zoom in a bit. That way we could see. There, it'll focus. Come on. There it is. Alright, so that goes on the tip, right? And then what you get, which is really neat, you get the knife, which then plugs in. Did I do this wrong? Yeah, I think I did it wrong. Yep, I did it wrong. So that goes there, and then this goes there. Yup, look at that. That's freaking killer, dude. Look at that. And then the knife plugs into the end. So now you have his spear that he makes in the movie. Right? When they pull out his knife and they're like, why do you have this? And he's like, hunting. Like, what do you hunt with a knife? He's like, you name it. Duh. Look at that thing. Yeah. In reality, I do know a lot about knives. I've collected knives for a while. Most of those knives, the steel's trash. So, which is a shame. Like, we literally send our soldiers over with, steel that's not that great. Put it that way. So, very soft. Some of it's hard, like harder type steel, but it doesn't hold an edge very long. You gotta constantly sharpen it. It's a pain. It's a pain in the butt. There's super steels out there, but they're not sending anybody with those yet. So, alright, so here we go. We got a ton of hands. So let's go over these real fast. So we have a right gripping hand. See that? It's got the hole to grab. Okay. We have a left gripping hand. Okay. I'm just going to turn the light up a bit. See if it'll help a little bit here while we're close up. There we go. So there's your left gripping hand. Okay, so you have right, you have left. You have a left, like, C grip, like slightly open. You see that? Right there. And then you should have a right version of that. Let's see, where's that at? No, we have another right, but it's a tighter gripping hand. Okay, so that's not bad. And then you have a right with a trigger finger. The hand has a trigger finger. You have another right trigger finger hand. Okay. You have a left slightly... Oh, hold on. That is a very odd hand. I don't know what that would even be for. So there's a tiny hole where the thumb is. That's it. There's nothing to like grip a hold of, so I don't even know what that would be for. They have like a walkie-talkie holding hand. You have another gripping hand. And then you have another trigger finger hand. So decent amount. Then you got 2 fists on him. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hands total. So that's a really good array of hands there. 12 hands, 3 different heads, 3 guns, a walkie-talkie, a spear with a knife, and then a bunch of these as well. So you have all these ammo belts, which are really cool because apparently you can put these on him, right? Like you can take the thing he's wearing off and put it on him, which is really cool, man. So we're going to take a look at that. Let's zoom out real fast. Let's take a look at John himself. Come here, Johnny boy. So John's got the bag on, right? Have you seen this? He breaks out of the police station, and then he puts this on because he's like in the mountains surviving. It's just like a sack, and he ties it to himself around the waist because he just like, it's so rugged. He's just so rugged, and like, they don't even care. And they're like, we're sending 200 soldiers up there, and his general's like, you better get yourself a bunch of body bags if you're only sending 200 men. This is the type of man who's been trained to ignore the code, to eat things that would turn a billy goat's stomach. That movie was great, man. It's great. He was taught to ignore pain. Pain don't hurt. Nope, that's a different movie. Sorry.
I am sorry. I got carried away.
Man, 80s freaking action, dude. Look at that. Look at those buff guns. So I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do here. He looks really good. So I'm not going to lie. He looks really good. I'm very impressed. This is my first time ever having the HIYA toys. And I don't think it'll be my last. Because, I mean, look at the detail. Look at the dirt all over the pants. And the bottom of the bag shirt. I mean, it looks amazing. So let's take this off. I want to see what we got underneath and how we can, see, I don't know how to take this off without messing it up. Like, am I going to be able to put this back on easily? Probably not. But we're already committed, right, guys? We're already committed. Oh, cool. All right, so there we go. Yep, so it's just like in the movie. It's just like a poncho, basically, that he ties around him. Oh, man, that's cool. Okay, oh, it gets better underneath. All right, so he's got his tank top, okay? And then he has a sheath for his knife, which is just awesome. So let's see. So what I've seen in the pics, like the promotional pics, is you can take that and do that. And then you could take this and do this. Like, you always want to do this. Like, every little kid, I'm sure, has been like, oh my goodness. Like when you're a little boy, you know, and you're playing. Like, I'm going to do that. I'm trying to think of how do we do this. No, it has to go out. Sorry. You always see the hero in the movie with, like, just bullets draped all over him. That guy's got bullets all over him. But you also got shorter ones, so let's play with these for a minute. Let's see what the shorter ones do real fast. And we'll come back to these, because we know that those fit. You got 2 short ones. I don't want to break them. They're very thin plastic. So we don't want to... We don't want to break them at all, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I would go with the big ones, for sure. I think the big ones actually, they look better. Honestly. So we'll keep those on him. I just think this looks better than the poncho, in my opinion. Yeah. There we go. I'm trying to think of how you would wear this. I've never worn bullets, So I'm like, you don't want them facing in. You want them facing out. But then this way they're facing in. So I don't know. I guess you would do it like that, right? Yeah. I'm so cool. I got bullets all over me. Now, I just want to try this out because he does have the sheath here. So let's go grab his knife. And then we will get into articulation, but this guy's just so neat. I just want to check him out, man. You know what I mean. Don't do that, guys. Don't get your mind out of the gutter. Oh, that's awesome. Perfect. There's nothing cooler than weapon storage on an action figure. I don't care. And the pockets. Do the pockets actually pocket? They do pocket. They're actual pockets, I think. Oh my goodness. Can I put a walkie-talkie in his pocket? No, I can't. Oh, they're sewed up. Dang. I thought for a minute there, I'm like, oh my goodness, we could put a walkie-talkie in his pocket. But no, you can't. Okay. Alright, so there he is. Looking killer, by the way. Like, no pun intended. So let's put a head back on, I guess. So we've seen the regular head. We got the yelling, bloody head. And then we got this was my favorite. It was so angry. I'm so angry, Mick. Cut me. No, that's a different movie, dude. God, chill. Yo, Adrian, stop it. That's not the same movie. Okay? Jesus. Get to the chopper. That's a different person. That's not even the same guy. People, man. Good help is hard to find. You know what I mean? Alright, so here we go. I mean, I will say, no lie, these heads look really good. Congratulations, guys. First time having HIYA toys, and they're very good. I don't buy Mezco that much because, you know, soft goods, stuff like it doesn't do a whole lot for me. But these are really, really, really good. If you haven't checked these out, I definitely recommend it.
Regular thumbs up, the double thumbs up. 2. Double.
Amazing. Way better than I thought it was going to look. So the promotional pictures do not do this guy justice. So let's take a look. We saw all of his accessories. We could do a quick close-up of the gun, just so you could see. So here is the big gun, and then here's the hinges, which I just thought was super neat. So you can see how that works. And then the bullets just feed right in there, and they can come out the other side. And then when you're done with it, you just fold these up, and then he can hold them, okay? All right, so there's that gun, and then you have the M16 looking gun, right? There, that comes out, and then that goes back in, right? That's nice. You got a nice removable clip. And then here is your hunting rifle up close so you can see. I mean, they really do look good. Really do. And then here's your walkie-talkie. Nice. Right? Alright, so now let's take a look at the articulation on this guy and see how well he does. So far, just from me moving him around, it's been really nice. Alright, so head can look up. Okay, he can look up, but it seems like he's being snapped back down a little bit. So he does look up a little bit. Okay, and then look down really well. Like really well, so that's good. And then he can exorcist. And then he's got attitude. Oh man, that's so good. Attitude is really good. Like he's just like, what do you say to me? I'm just passing through. I'm just looking for something to eat. And then the arms. So this will tuck in. See that cap there? So make sure you tuck that shoulder joint in and then lift it up. So now you don't have that gap there. It looks really good. And those arms go up past 90. Really nice and smooth too. That joint is buttery smooth. Alright, and then you have 360 rotation. No problem. Bicep swivel. Really good. Double jointed elbows. Looking nice. Look at that. Look at that articulation. I mean, not the prettiest looking joint from this side, but I mean, it works really well. And the arm sculpts look good till you get to here. That doesn't look great, but I'm not complaining. I mean, and you can actually see the striations in the muscle, and there's a vein right there. Like, they did a really good job sculpting this. You know, they could have hid that elbow a little bit better, I think. Like this part right here is what really stands out. But I mean, it's not bad. And you can see a little bit of metal. If you can see that right there. You can see a little bit of like a screw or something in there. But I mean, it's really not bad. And then you get the wrists hinge back and forth, and they're on the ball, so you can turn it and then do up and down if you want. So any type of wrist articulation. At the waist, we have a crunch. So he does crunch forward a little bit, not a lot. Looks like that's about as far as he's going. Okay. And then backwards, about that far. And I guess there is, you know, this probably does come off, but I don't want to try to take it off because I don't know how I'd get it back down inside of there. But I'm guessing you could take his shirt off if you wanted to. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's elastic, you know. So you could definitely, if you wanted to, you could pop that shirt off. But I think we're going to leave it on for now. Just because I feel like that might be I might be wrong, but it looks like it would be a pain in the butt to put back on. So, yeah, I don't know about that. So there you go. And then there's this cap. So it is like a nice rubber overlay. I'm just messing with this here, guys, while we're talking. Sorry. And it's like a nice rubbery overlay over him. And the arms can move up and down. See the articulation in there? I don't know if you can see that. Up. And you can pull it down. See the gap I just created? So yeah, there's a lot of movement here with this guy. Like a ton. You can see there is an overlay underneath. There's a skeletal and then like a rubber overlay over top. So yeah, that's done very, very well. I like what they're doing here. All right, so we did the waist. Let's see, does he have? Yep. So you can twist. Okay, you got twist. Do the twist. Okay, and then the pants. So that is where I always get limited with cloth, right? So now look. You can't go any further because you're going to split this. So that's about as far as he goes. So if you're trying to do like a kick, if you could bunch it up. Yeah, so you'd have to, there you go. You'd have to pull the pants down and then lift the leg up, right? So there you go. So you could make him do more of a split. You just kind of pull his pants up so they don't rip. All right, if that makes sense. So that's not bad. I mean, you just got to put a little bit of effort into it. So that's great. All right. And then forward, about that far. Backwards, about that far. And then the knees, I'm guessing double jointed knees. Yep. So there's double jointed knees. Okay, very good. There is like a rotation at the thigh as well. So you could twist. And then boot has a boot cut. And that feels really strange. Oh, that feels really strange. What is that? What is that? Oh, that's weird. Oh, what is that? There's like, this is like rubber, guys. Look. Oh, the rubber flexes. So there's like a skeleton inside of this rubber boot. That's strange. That's how the feet work. Okay. And then you do get your rocker side to side. I've never seen anything like that. So I don't know if you guys have, let me know if you know what I'm talking about. This boot is all one piece, but the foot inside of it moves. Like the foot in it bends. See, look, watch. Here we go. See the foot, see the boot bend? And I could feel there's a joint in there. Like I could feel it clicking. Click, click, click. That's strange. Very odd. And it feels weird. I mean, it's cool. It looks nice. It doesn't break up the sculpt. It looks like a human wearing boots. It's just, you're not used to that with an action figure. So, yeah, man, that's amazing, actually. I'm pretty happy with this guy. So let's see how easy it is. We swapped the head, right? That was pretty easy. Let's pop the arm off, or a hand. Jeez. Let's find a trigger finger. Do we have a trigger finger for that side? We should. Alright, you know what we'll do? I'm a righty, so he's probably a righty. Right. So it looks like we have different size hands here. I guess these are for the different guns. That's what I would guess. Yeah, so this one's larger, right? So I would like to put, yep, so that one. Let's see what happens. Okay. Hello, hello. Boom. All right, nice and easy. You just got to line up that peg, and it goes on there nice and easy. Okay. And now you could put the strap around him as well, have him holding it. There we go. There he is, John J. Rambo. You can have that resting up against his shoulder. Get that strap out of the way there. Okay. Let's try this real fast. Let's do the other hand. I'm just noticing now. Everything is like right hands. There's no trigger finger for the left, which is a little strange. I feel like that's the only complaint I think I've seen so far. No trigger finger for the left, guys. Nope, that's a right. That's a right. Yeah, none. Okay, I mean the fingers are soft and pliable anyway, it doesn't really matter. So you could just do that, and then he's holding it anyway. It's almost like he was only made to hold the guns in his right hand. Come on there, Johnny boy. There we go. So now you can have them double fisting the guns, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get those straps out of the way. Those straps are a pain in the butt. Like you're just like, I was just looking for something to eat. Now I'm flashbacks, man. Watch out. Like that is really, really good. So good job, HIYA. I don't know how to say it. I hope I'm saying it correctly, but good job. Thank you very much. I love when companies give us good stuff like this. This is amazing. I like that they put all the detail in, all the thought into it. The soft goods look really nice. It's really accurate to the movie. I like that they have the sheath. I don't think his knife was green, but what are you going to do? You got to take some liberties, I guess. The face sculpt does look amazing. Like it really does look like Sly. So that's really cool. Yeah, man, I'm not complaining. The guns look amazing, super realistic. One of the best figures I've reviewed in a while. So, I mean, next to the Mezco Turtles, this is up there. This is really good. This will be competing for Figure of the Year for sure, unless something better comes along. But, I mean, right now, that's awesome. I am seriously loving this figure. Alright, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let's do some size comparisons, and that'll be it for this video. And we do have the stand. So it's kind of odd. I don't know why you would need that Rambo. I mean, I guess you could have him jumping, but Rambo's not like he ain't flying. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. We have a Super 7 Michelangelo. Right? So there's your size comparison. Now you can see how big he actually is. We have the Kid Goku from Dragon Ball GT, right? We have a Boss Fight Studios Bucky O'Hare Storm Toad Trooper. And we have Turtles of Grayskull Krang. And then my favorite figure of the year so far. Don't know if this guy might knock these guys off, but that's pretty good. I mean, these dudes are competing, that's for sure. Mezco Donatello. First person to ever make this Donnie a little nervous, I will say. So every figure we've reviewed, Donnie's gotten no sweat. I see a little bit of sweat. He's sweating a little bit. It's alright, buddy. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let me get that sweat for you. There we go. But yeah, that's That is an amazing figure, guys. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Bye.